Good afternoon. Time to wrap it up for January the 13th, 2015. What a day we've had. We ran it in the overnight session really high from the lows, all the way up to 2050, where the gun stops above 2050, one of those round numbers, all the way back down to 2002. We had about 30 points worth of range from the overnight to the day session high, and we've had, 48 points of range to the downside. So big markets, lots of opportunity, but you can't let the risk get out of hand. Software trades to the long side, head and shoulders. Software trade. This is not a trade because we didn't break that bar's low. Back up to the value area low, got a retest failure. And when the market is really sold very hard, getting back to the value area low is about all you're going to get out of the trade. You don't have a shot for the mean green line or anything else. So this sets up really a nice trade that is a part of our trading lexicon. So really a good day for trading, lots of opportunity. No real reason. The rally right here was attributed to crude oil coming back from the overnight low below 45. The market, the crude didn't really sell today. 2050 held. It might be as simple as Zero Hedge says. We've been in a buy the break mode. Maybe perhaps we're transitioning to a sell the rally mode. Hard to say. But this is one of those days on a bar chart where you're going to see an outside day. They tried to take it higher, they couldn't. Then they were able to take it lower. And then on a day like this with this week close, if we come back up and we can't get through that 2015 area right here, 2020, then we do want to be short to retest these lows, perhaps as low as 1950, 1960. So it's an outside day. That usually means trading range. No news took us up, no hard news to tie the selling to. We might find ourselves on the lows tomorrow with the market coming back. So this one favors the sell side if we don't get to this 2015-2020 area. There is some news to drive the trading tomorrow. Retail sales is expected up 1/10. That's pretty weak. Retail sales ex auto is expected up 1/10. That's very weak. Import prices and export prices don't have a take on those. Business inventories up 3/10. Crude oil inventories in the beige book at 2 Eastern. So the focus will be retail sales ex auto at plus 1/10. That's not a very strong number. Okay, structurally taking a look at this screen right here, you can see 2015. Up here you can see this low at 2020. 2023. So 2015, 2020, 2023. So selling 14s to 16 would be S1. 19 to 22 will be S2. On the buy side, buying 2000, 2002. And then our 95, 97 for buy 2. First trade for the overnight session should be a sell. Okay, tomorrow's the 30-year auction. The E-mini's direction will certainly play. We had a auction today that was at a higher price than the preceding day. Yesterday's auction was at $28.30. Today's auction was at $29.02.5. If last year's predominant pattern held, then we should see a higher price for the 30-year. Looking at this screen, see, we perhaps have a new move out of the middle, or we do have a new move out of the middle right now, and we are testing resistance up here perhaps as high as 130. So every screen for the note says we're a buyer. You don't, when you get good at this, you don't have to spend a lot of time. You just look at it and you can say higher, lower, sideways. Okay, this morning the market sold. This afternoon on the auction, you can see right here it came back pretty strong. So we're going to be in the same situation we were yesterday, selling failure to take, this morning I mean, failure to take out 12 to 16. And then 20 to 24 will be sell 2. On the buy side, I like the 1 to 5 once again. We'll put a question mark up here. Might take a 9. A lot of it depends on what happens with the E-mini this afternoon. It's hard to move the paper by taking the market straight up. Today our second buy level was 25 to 29. The low was 27. So we hit that pretty well. Starting out this morning wanting to sell 12 to 16s, caught that perfectly. Our number two, if a number 1 resistance area holds, we should think in terms of trading targets at number 2. Our number 2 support level was 25 to 29. That was our second buy area. The low was 27. It's really difficult to get it much better than that, folks. And you had this information in your hands at 6:45. Okay, tomorrow's action will be in the 30-year. It's the toughest piece of paper to move. Every now and then, especially at the end part of the year, we did have something on the 30-year. That was, it's pretty hard to move that paper with the market going down, though. So we're going to look for this market to find buyers or support. Got a pretty clean the I period split, which we'll do right here. So the 7 to 8 level, we're at 17. Might take a 13 to get in right into here. That's a pretty clean break. Depends a lot on what the E-mini is going to do. We're going to try to buy 5s to 9s. And then 01s to 29s. And on the sell side, we're going to sell failure to take out 24, 28. And then 3 to 7. Retail sales ex auto is expected up 0.1%. The rest of the news, as is retail sales, the rest of the news won't gather the attention and is not as important as the retail sales news. It is a big number. It can move the market. Right now the forecast is not very friendly for the equities. Okay, I put an article up on Russia. The ruble got smacked pretty hard again today. We had the Asian Standard Bank out of Asia in trouble over their exposure to crude oil loans. So this idea of a financial surprise is probably what's holding the treasuries and gold up. And last week, Santander, in Spain's biggest bank, and I'm not sure I pronounced that name correctly, reported that it had to be heavily recapitalized. So here we are. We had a 28 to 30 buy yesterday. This morning we had 30 to 32. This morning we're trying to buy 25s to 27s. We have a shot at 25s to 27s, so let's try to pick up the first bit right there, then 20, 22 for buy 2. Not too interested in the short side of the market, so last rotate up stopped right here in this area. Top of value would have us selling 39 to 41, and back to our 44, 46. This morning we came in wanting to sell 43s to 45s and wanted to buy 30 to 32. Not perfect, but pretty damn good. And again, you have access to superior intelligence information that can make you money if you take the trades. And I understand that that's tough. And one of the reasons it's tough is that they're my trades. They're not your trades. But over time, if you, and I can teach most of you how to do the analysis as I do it and come up with the same numbers. You can come up with the same numbers that I have and do quite well doing this. And the ability to come up and get the same numbers that I do does a great deal to increase your confidence. Okay, I don't see any reason to make a comeback in a big way, but we usually have this phenomenon when we put in a new low the market tends to come back, and in the overnight session. So when we come up here and we take a look at this, 47 is a number that stands out right there. Stops above this afternoon's high, so 46.50 to 75. Sell one. And 47, 47 and a quarter, sell two. Care too much for the buy side, so we'll make it 45, 45 and a quarter. Let them come back and test the A period low for buy one. And then our 44 and a quarter, 44.50 for buy two. Saudi Arabia has said 40 bucks. No reason to doubt them. Our trading target of 45, stops below 45, was met and satisfied in the overnight session. $2 or $3 rally takes us back up into that 47 area, plus or minus. So we're in an area that could be sold. And the euro. Lower oil prices actually does help out Europe in a big way. Does not help Great Britain out on a macro sense of things. So their cost of energy is becoming cheaper, which is a good thing. That might make them a bit more competitive. We've got a very, very square distribution. If we put it in with the overnight, it's clearly a B. So we're looking for a new move out of the 1780 area right here. The market's come to balance. We're still dealing with a B, so the trade that the longer-term trade is still to the short side. So 95 to 05, sell one. 15 to 25, sell two. 60 to 70, buy one. And 40 to 50, buy two. And that'll do it for January the 13th, 2015. Hope you all had a good day. We had some great trading opportunities today. The information was in your hand early. Got most of the markets right. And on those that we didn't, the software kept us out of trouble. Y'all have a great evening. I'll see you bright and early in the morning, 6:45 a.m. Central. I'm out of here.